have now entered the K-hole. All hail the king. Welcome to the shit show. Let the chaos begin. K's chat is all blue, everyone's a mod. You gotta be timed out to be part of the squad. Don't take it personal, it's a fun game we play. K's chat is full of trolls, reppin' blue all the way. Yeah, you're in the K-hole. All hail the gin. Welcome to the shit show. Let's fuck house because
oh, for fuck's sake, hold on. I need the link. You got, I'm fucking, this is so dumb. It's like I just started streaming yesterday for the very first time or something because like I'm gay as fuck. I can't do it. Hang on, I gotta get this for some people in Discord. Holy fucking shit. I should not. This is so stupid. How do I get to my fucking fuck? Is this my channel? Yes. Live. Okay. Share. So I'm trying to get my phone to be able to be, or I'm trying to be able to get on my phone too, like so where I can do this on my phone. Hi, Twisted Spinner. What's up, puppies? I know I'm totally 100% late. Yeah, don't judge me. Don't even. I mean, you can, but like, whatever. It is what it is. What's up, Vincent? I will be getting. I'll get you guys on here. Some of you don't have a wrench, so give me just 1 second. I gotta pull it up. All right, so I'm looking through a backup hard drive. I'm on this like fucking kick. I want to find like all my Josh content, and so I'm looking on my fucking, god damn it, I'm looking on this thing, and it's like this backup hard drive, and there's like nothing except for there's like a lot of voice messages from me. Some of them were to Cobes. I don't know what's like if I did like voice clips, recorded voice clips in the middle of conversations. I don't know, dude. This is like fucking whack retarded. I'm so fucking confused. Like beyond confused. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. StreamYard, every time I get on StreamYard, it literally like it looks different every fucking time. I can't keep up. All right, let me get oh fuck me running. No. Hold on. How do I do this? Where do I get the mod? Oh, okay, there it is. You guys ever start something and then just like really badly just like want to stop it because you just suck at it so bad? It's just not going your way. I'm waiting for a couple people in particular. I'm going to try to flip it. Out of tune. Shut up. Are you serious? How are you? Oh my gosh. What's up, Casham? Give me a minute, you guys. I'm getting you all modded here. Take a second. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Okay. I think everybody's got a mod right now. What's up, Seven? Don't you fucking start building an N-word. I don't even care. Do whatever you want to do. Build all the towers you want. I don't give a fuck. Hi, Liberos. Okay. Oh God. You ever have like ideas of things you want to do? It's like a bunch of ideas, and then like you start to implement them, and then you just get like so overwhelmed by all the bullshit you're gonna have to do to get the ideas up and running, and then you just give up. Like this is literally my life right now. Until these particular people show up, I am gonna show you guys the rabbit hole I've been down lately. So I've been watching this video. This guy, I've been sent to this channel for a while now, and I expected some kind of stream after Cope's passing. What happened? Out of tune, we'll get there. I streamed yesterday, or no, I streamed 2 nights ago. I just streamed. I didn't stream right after Cope's passing because I wasn't going to do a stream on which I would not be able to speak, but I would just only be crying the entire time. I almost broke down a couple times during the stream from the other night. So like I don't want to like be up here just like blubbering. Nothing would be get said. My tits were deflated. Yeah, right. I've been talking. I talked about this on the stream the other night about my plans. Okay. So I'm just going to come out. So I was planning on doing this thing for Cobes' birthday. Last year, I was planning to do it for this year, but Cobes' birthday is like almost 2 weeks after St. Patrick's Day. And I had lost a very, very close person to me on St. Patrick's Day. And from that point, prior to like for the last 3 months prior to that, I was going from work to the ICU and all that stuff. So needless to say, I was not able to put my plan for Cobes' birthday into effect. And my plan for his birthday was going to be, I was going to try to reach out to people like Darth. I was going to try to find Summer. I was going to see if I could reach out. And then also Walt died, so that ruined. I was going to try to see if I could reach out to Walt and Angie. And I was going to have them like leave like these birthday messages, like videos or whatever. I was going to see if I could do it or whatever. And then like make a montage of videos of clips of like funny Josh moments. And then in between those clips, put these like messages from Darth and all these like his real life friends saying happy birthday to him or whatever. And it was going to be really awesome. Like the vision I had in my head was going to be amazing. And then the beginning of the year happened. Walt passed away. That was a setback. My, not my blood little brother, but somebody who was like a little brother to me ended up going into ICU. And then eventually passing 2 weeks before Cobes' birthday. And it just got thrown to the wayside. So then I was like, okay, when Josh died, I started thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I can do the same thing, but this time just like see if I can get them to reach out to these people and have them like join me on the stream for his memorial, to share stories about, some of their memories with Josh. I really, really, really wanted to get a hold of Darth. That was like my big, and I've reached out to him. I haven't heard anything back yet. But my plan was to have Sasha with me and to restream Cobes' service, right? I felt that this would be okay for me to do because anytime Cobes went live, like if the chat was on slow mode or if he had the chat turned off, I would restream him. He was aware of it. He gave me permission to do it. Would even shout me out if he noticed that, he saw the notification that I went live. So I felt like this be a good idea. I didn't want to watch it alone. Warlord doesn't want to watch it alone. At that, hey, if I could get Darth to join or whatever, like, just people who he really knew, he knew in real life. Out of tune. Well, so some threats have been made. A lot of people, or not a lot of people, I don't know. Some people don't want me to do that. Like Bite Size Cobra Vid sent me a really nasty message calling me scum for wanting to stream the service in the first place, trying to mooch off a clout chase off of Josh's death, and telling me to be respectful, which and then some trolling picked back up. So I'm not, no, his whole message to me was contradictory. Like, he tried to say that Clint wasn't happy with me doing a stream of a live stream, and I'm like, Clint doesn't even know who I am. Like, if he knows of me, he doesn't know what my channel is. He doesn't know what my plan to do with stream was. Like, Clint I'm not on Clint's radar. Like, that was a bit much. And then when I called him out for saying that, like, he just like went fucking apeshit on me and started just like going nuts. Saying like, nobody cares about your shitty streams. We only came onto your streams when Josh was there, which is like a total fucking lie. Because like Bite Size was on my streams a lot when Josh was not on there, and when it was, I made it very clear all the time that Josh wasn't going to be on. Same thing with Seizure Robot. So I just think it's really funny that Bite Size says that. Competition. I've never been any competition for Bite Size. That doesn't make. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He's not the only one that thinks I'm a piece of shit for wanting to go live and restream Josh's service. That's what I'm saying. Out of tune. That's what I'm saying. And then also, like, okay, so you're telling me that nobody cares about my shitty streams. Then why are we having this conversation? If nobody cares about my stupid shitty streams, then what does it matter what I do? Like, I don't understand that. It would just be, it would just be me trying to give people a space where they can feel like they belong in the chat, and they're with other people when they watch, and you guys can we can talk to each other, whatever, and just say goodbye to Josh. And I would have Sasha with me. Sasha doesn't want to watch it alone either. I don't want her to watch it alone. But I'm not going to lie. I don't want people being sent to my house, strange men sent to my house. I don't want, we don't even know if Clint's going to have the chat running. I don't even know if Clint knows how to, do any of that, how any of that works. Well, that's just the thing, Cashin. Like, apparently everybody feels like it's not out of respect for dude, Bite Size coming to me, talking to me about respecting Josh. That was like probably the most mind-boggling moment I've ever experienced in my life. Like, are you talking to me about this? You cannot be talking. That's crazy. But it's not sweating the dumb shit. Like, so there's a couple people that I've heard that they've made some threats, like that if I was to Yeah, mind-boggling, exactly. That if I was to stream during Josh's service and restream the celebration of life, that they're gonna fucking come after me. And in just talking about it, I had people coming, strange men standing outside my house waiting for me, looking for me, because I'm pretty sure there's somewhere in one of the Craigslist or whatever, advertising that I'm looking for a roommate. And so there was two men outside in my house. It's unnerving, and I it's hard for me to not take that as like, okay, is that like a warning? Are they doing that to warn me not to do it? Like, what gets me is like, I literally am a nobody. I'm a nobody. I have no power or influence or what's the word I'm looking for? I have no I don't know what I don't know what the word it is I'm looking for, but and why try so hard to silence me and to keep me off? It's like, just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. There's no reason for it. I'm like, literally, my channel has 100 fucking people, 100 subs. It's un poquito. Like, who cares? Who cares what I do? And why are you trying to tell me how I can mourn my friend or how I can't mourn my friend? Josh was a fucking streamer. He lived and died streaming. Like that, he was a streamer. That's what he did. Anytime somebody died that Josh knew, Josh talked about. If Josh didn't know them, Josh, I'm so sad that that Josh was not alive when Charlie Kirk got killed, because I would have loved. I just think that listening to Josh's take on Charlie Kirk would have been I think I'm like starving for Josh content. What bothers me is all the content that could have been in the last couple of years but never happened because of the bullshit. I mean, yeah, a lot of that, Josh even stopped going live for a long time. He would only go live when he was looking for his account to get out of the negative. And we talked about that privately. And he just, he was sick and tired of every time you went live, all he got was fucking bullshit. All he got, the trolls started going in and sending him shit and trying to drive him fucking nuts. And we talked about how you get to the point where like you figure like, what's the fucking point? Because you're just getting nothing but hate anyway, and that takes a toll on people. Yeah, no, Clint, listen, I guarantee you, Clint has he has literally, oh. Yeah, added to, well, the last one I was able to get him to come on was the reunion between him and me and Warlord. That was a really good one. That was fun. He just, it wasn't that well, I wasn't streaming either because, well, yeah, like you said, the BS that was going on, they were going into my personal life and stuff like that. So I took a hiatus. It's like, I guess the the dilemma that I'm facing right now is seven. I'm not talking to Warlord about that right now. Come on, it's not the time. Um, as I'm, well, yeah, they did get in the way, and they don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all. I mean, look at all the channels I lost. Like this is K hole 3.0 is really. I mean, realistically, it's more like 6.0, and I just don't understand like why try to get me off the internet? Who gives a fuck? Like they've said so many times, like your streams are shit, your streams are stupid, you're no good unless trolls are fucking with you. You're just a lol cow, like you're boring. Da, 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 da. Like, okay, that's fine. I 100% accept all of that. I've never sat here and claimed to be anything more than that. Um, so why are you going so far out of your way to keep me from being able to stream? It doesn't make any sense. But and Josh was supposed to be recruiting or recording part of my intro for me. I blame the few who glass tapped and pushed Nal on him. If he never met her, be in the dead dog chair in his apartment doing gender rants still. He was on a decline before that though. His drinking really picked up, and then he's going through the huffing the cologne phase, and then he was the duster saga that happened, and he really isolated, and then he was I think that he's talking about the people who like behind the scenes like paid for her to go. She would have never been able to go visit him had somebody not paid her to go or paid for her to go. But I know that we all want to have somebody to blame and to be angry at, and to lash out at, because we're very upset that Josh is no longer with us and that we lost somebody so so special. But unfortunately, Josh is the only one that we can do that with. Josh knew that his lifestyle was not good for his future. Josh knew that. Josh knew that he shouldn't drink so much, and he knew that he was, I've been watching a lot of Josh content, and I realized something. I believe that Josh was literally allergic to alcohol, because every video I've seen, I noticed when he starts drinking, he starts sneezing like huge, like fucking just cannot stop sneezing. And I'm like, what if he's like legitimately allergic to alcohol? Yeah. The 34, yeah, no. And somebody even went even further and was like, he died the 34th week of the year. Yeah, he called it. He called it. 100%. Sneezing could be from kratom withdrawal. I don't know about that. I don't know what Josh, if Josh was doing kratom. Hi Monica. I think that I don't know. Even so, but my point is even so, like, okay, let's say we found out that he was doing kratom. Nobody sat there with a gun to Josh's head and said, you do this kratom. Josh was severely, desperately trying to self-medicate, trying to numb. The one thing that brought him any type of joy and that made him feel like he had any type of purpose was also the one of the things that tore him apart because of the trolls. But I don't think that kratom, I don't think that would be it. I don't think you die from using kratom. I know people who were trying to get off like opiates use kratom. Like they use it for withdrawals or whatever to alleviate withdrawals, which I don't think that there's anything that can simulate opium or the effects of opium without actually being an opiate, which is weird. But I think that, so here's one thing about Josh. Josh fucking usually tells on himself. No, Josh always eventually tells on himself. And the teeth, having rotting teeth in your mouth like that will give you, that'll definitely speed up your, yeah, no, he always, the teeth were, I can guarantee you the teeth were an issue. I've lost people. So my husband was having a really bad problem with his teeth too. He had rotted teeth in his mouth when he died, and he died of a heart attack. Another girl, she also had teeth problems, and I know two people I know that had teeth problems, and they both died of heart problems. That's not to say that there's I have an upper partial. That's not to say that that was the only cause, but it definitely like amplifies and speeds up the problem. So, or I should just say, it's a common thread. You find it. So, I don't know. But again, these are things that Josh could have avoided. He died of a heart attack due to non-functioning liver. Okay, so that was another thing too. So I told you guys that I lost somebody very, very close to me 2 weeks before Josh's birthday, right? That person drank all the time. That person drank as much as Josh did. Not the combinations and stuff like that, but that person drank as much as Josh did. That person turned 35 while he was in ICU. He turned 35 in February. That person was bloated and yellowish in tint, like his skin was yellow. And before he went into, like what it was that made him finally say fuck, because he hated hospitals, hated doctors, all that shit. What made him finally say, okay, I think I need to go, is that he was having difficulty breathing, and he was throwing up and he was shitting himself. Like, it was bad. He had the same exact symptoms that Josh had in that fucking last stream that he did, or the last video he made. When my loved one, when they called the ambulance to come get him, because he was having trouble breathing, he was puking, and when they came in, they got him. He was coherent, right? Just really weak and not doing good. But when he got to the hospital, they started running tests on him. He was septic. He had sepsis, and his kidneys were going. His liver was fucking shot. Like, his liver was so shot, there was no, I mean, he couldn't even get assessed for a transplant. So there's a lot of similarities between what Josh was complaining about and what my friend eventually passed away from. And they lived very similar lifestyles. Even if Josh did recognize his need to go to the hospital that night, I don't think he even had like a way to call anybody to come get him. And I think that if it's true and Clint really did go over there because he was supposed to take him to the doctor's office, I mean, Josh is going to be the type of guy that's just going to try to fucking like just weather through it until he goes to the doctor's office. Like, he's not going to make the extra trip. He knows that it costs money to fucking, take a trip in an ambulance to the hospital or whatever. Cobes' body had been shutting down for months. I mean, we literally watched this man deteriorate. I heard that he did have a phone. At first, I heard that it didn't work. I think either Hasselnuts or Warlord, somebody gave him. I don't think he could walk, Cashin. I mean, he was not doing well. He was very, very weak. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but like his breathing, I've seen that kind of breathing, that labored breathing that like you could hear it and you could see like the way his chest was. He was. Of all the times that people would call welfare checks on him about stupid fucking shit, nobody called a welfare check, and that's just fucking, that's ironic. Hi, negative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's funny. Jessica Boyle did it in her stream, the Miss You stream that she did. She was talking about, like, she literally went off. I have the video. I would play it, but I don't want to get fucking struck. This bitch had the fucking nuts. She indirectly, like, she didn't call him out by name, but she like indirectly called out, I think it was Hasselnuts who gave him the phone, but that was Pink. She was like, oh, you couldn't get a hold, I mean, she went off. She goes, oh, you couldn't get a hold of him. This is supposed to be your best friend, but you couldn't spend $150 to get him a fucking phone that he would actually use. No, you got him a fucking phone that was pink. You knew he wasn't going to use a pink fucking phone, but you couldn't pay. Like, she was like yelling at him, saying, you couldn't pay $150. If it was me, if he needed a phone, if I was his sugar mom, like, bitch, you don't have a fucking job. How are you going to fucking pay for anything? Like, you have two phones. Why didn't you send him one of your fucking phones? I'm like, honestly, I could not even process what I was watching, because she was literally yelling at somebody who actually gave him a phone because he didn't come out of pocket with an extra $150 to give him a phone that was a color that he. Whose fault is it if Josh was given a phone and he didn't use it because it was pink? Whose fault is that? It's not fucking Hasselnuts' fucking fault. It's not anybody's fault but Josh's fault for being so fucking pig-headed. I'm not gonna wear, like, it's buy a fucking. He painted his goddamn guitar. He couldn't paint a fucking phone. He paints wands. He couldn't paint a phone. That's Josh's fault. That's not anybody else's fault. And until you start putting down $150 to buy somebody a fucking phone, shut the fuck up. At least Nal had the decency to end his dry spell. She's a trooper. Right? She scorned people for sending him alcohol, and she also was. She sent her fucking panties. She sent him panty meat. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking crazy. She's. I know she said that. And like do you think Josh really wanted that being put out there? Like, out of tune. No, it's just very passionate. You guys just don't understand. She is a fucking. She's something else. She's a gem. You're smoking? I hope you're not drinking olive oil. Nope, I'm drinking tea. And yes, I'm smoking. I had a vape, and then it jumped out of my hand and landed under the car parked next to me. And it didn't just land like on the ground, kind of under the car where I could like bend down and like get it. No, it landed like in the middle of the underneath of the car, and I wasn't feeling like getting down on my stomach and rolling underneath the car to try to get it. So I said, fuck it, left it there. Got into my backup pack of smokes and started smoking. And I don't even care. What? That's really gross. She was airing all his fucking dirty laundry. Literally. I'll tell you what, though. Aside from, like... Aside from the abuse, did you, Monica? I mean, it's almost cheaper because, like... A vape's like $20, right? And it's so good that I'm just like constantly sucking on it, like it's a fucking wiener. Just kidding. But seriously. And everybody in this house smokes, and they smoke in the house, and it's like I smell it coming through the vents and shit. And I'm like, fuck, it's just everywhere I go. And I'm just weak. Sorry. I'm a weak bitch. And I have, it's my vice. I don't drink much. I don't do, any drugs. I don't smoke pot. I don't do, fuck, I'm on the wrong page. Hi, Jay-Z. I don't do any of that stuff. So it's like, I need something to do with my hands and my mouth, and no, I'm not gonna start sucking dick. It's just not gonna happen. Can this please go? Where did it go? Why isn't my fucking chat catching up to my shit? God damn it. This is gay. There it is. Hey, G. God damn. Sorry, Jay. I smoked for like a couple months and I stopped for a few years. I wish it was that easy. I gave you your rents, Jay-Z. You should be good now. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. So anyway, so about the stream, like I don't know. I don't know. It's like, do I want to die on this hill? Is it worth it to die on this hill? And like, there's part of me, like, Josh did mean a lot to me. And I feel like Josh deserves to be given a fucking proper send-off from people that, like, really did care about him. And I really wish. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think what I'll do is I will leave it up to fate, and if I am successful in my attempt to get a hold of Darth, and I am able to convince Darth to come on and join us for the service, then I'll stream the service, because then it would definitely be worth it. Whatever happens to me as a result happens, I guess. If I can't get a hold of Darth, or if I get a hold of him, he doesn't want anything to do with it, then I won't stream the service, but I'll go live afterwards and then I'll open the panel and people can come up and share their favorite memories or, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sasha's like so sad. It's sad because like Josh was the only friend that Sasha had, that she felt safe. Shim felt safe with him. It's sad, but and that AI guy that what is that guy's name? World of AI. He does like Sasa which moved and stole from codes. What are you talking about? Out of tune. Regardless of how people in the Cobraverse felt about Warlord, Josh loved him. And they spent a lot of time together in Josh's last months. Josh cared about him. They were good friends. Regardless of how anybody felt about him, he was Josh's friend. The only friend that Josh had that would come over, and spend time with him and stuff. So, only guess he had it, yeah. Except for, did Jessica ever go to the trailer? Didn't she go to the trailer? I thought the third trip she was at the trailer. I'm sorry, negative. That's one of the things that gets me is that, like, just thinking, and it's literally like I'm obsessing over it. I can't stop thinking about the fact that, like, trolls called Josh and texted Josh nasty, awful things about himself to him nonstop, constantly. And I think about the fact that the last thing he probably heard or read was somebody tearing him down. He didn't know that all these people, this outpouring of love we see everywhere we look, the tears we hear people saying that they're shedding, the memes, the clips that are being dropped in the Facebook groups, and I mean, it's just been overwhelming. People commemorating him and people expressing such deep sadness and love for him. He had no idea. That his impact was so deep and that his reach was so far. He had no fucking idea. And that sucks. Because it wouldn't have killed people Just instead of saying, oh, you look bloated, or peanut head, or fucking T-check, or, they would have just been like, hey man, I appreciate that you give us a glimpse into your life like this. Thanks for giving me something to look forward to, or thanks for giving me something to pass the time, or, it's really shitty to appreciate. Exhumed! That's funny. That's really funny. G! Fucking A, man. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of people wanted him to turn his life around, but like the way they went about telling him to do that, or trying to get him to do that, like you can't use like tough love with people like Josh. You just can't. Yeah, I know, BPM. Exhumed, I gave you a wrench. You're safe now. Sorry about that. I just feel like this is kind. I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's funny that I did just say that I'm going to leave it up to whether or not I can get a hold of Dark. So anyway, so I made a promise. So like when I was going through like my true crime phase, I made a promise to a couple people that we would go by the Jodi Arias house where she killed Travis Alexander. It's just a dumb shit, like to go on like a car trip or whatever and see a spooky place where somebody was killed. But talking about this stuff, like that's like ruined my mood now. Big time. Big time. You guys think that, or it's got to be. Well, and so here's the thing. I know that for a while there, like the people who moved into that house were getting like really irritated because like there was a lot of people that were like driving by and parking and like pointing and like taking pictures and stuff. But like, which is, I mean, I don't plan on pointing because that's just you wouldn't be able to see me anyway. But I would want to take a picture, but I wouldn't be able to do that because I had I would just take a video of it I'd show it on the stream, but it's got to be haunted. I'm surprised they were able to get it cleaned. Like, blood seeps through carpet. I watch these like crime scene cleanup videos sometimes, and like, it's just, dude, it's crazy. And like biological material, like when it gets in things, and it's hard to get it out of things, and it like seeps through like wood and shit like that. And like that, I saw I studied very closely the crime scene photos from that murder, and it was fucking crazy. G says that he would ask the new owner if he could see the shower for $200. G, that's the whole thing because that's why you were supposed to go with me. Do you remember that? Like we were supposed to go together, and then that way because I don't have the balls I mean, I know it seems like I would have the balls. I don't have the balls to ask somebody hey, can I come check out your master bedroom shower so I can go see like where this guy was dead? I mean, you probably wouldn't say it like that, but at the Travis Alexander's house in Mesa, where Jodi Arias like fucking killed him 3 times over. Like she drained his body entirely of blood, all over like the carpet and stuff. And then he sat there. You know what's crazy? I just thought about like how the fuck did she pick him up and put him in the shower after she shot? I mean, he would have been dead weight at that point. Like after she shot him, after she stabbed him, after she damn near decapitated him. How'd she pick? I mean, there's pictures of her like dragging him that the camera accidentally took, but how did she get him? She's a little bit of a girl, and he was like 6 foot something. Like, how would she get him in the shower? I think they're supposed to disclose if something like that happens at the house, but I don't think that this was everybody knew about this. This was a fucking, there was blood in the wall, yeah. And then seeped beyond the carpets and like soaking like the wood below it and the concrete and shit. And like when blood gets in there, like I know she used like a sheet to get him, but literally, gee, think about it. Like the way he was found in the bathtub, not the bathtub. It was a stand-up shower that like you walk in. So the way he was found is, his whole body was in there. He was in the fetal position, and like whatever, and like he was a big dude. I wouldn't want to live in a murder house either. I don't care. I don't give a fucking flying fuck how much like renovations you do to it. So according to the pictures, and this could be at any point in time during the whole like altercation, she I went when she had him by his hands and she was like dragging him. I think it's crazy that her own camera, somehow was dropped or whatever, and rent is $100 a month. I still wouldn't live in that house. No fucking way. Would you? If you lived in the house, would you make the master bedroom your bedroom? The house I currently rent in a room, the guy killed his. I know, that's what killed it. That's what damned her, the camera, right? And like she even tried. What's crazy is she even tried to like destroy. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that because she's not that fucking dumb. G would definitely hold tours of his home for money. Why wouldn't you? I don't know why. Maybe the new people that live there will. They do that. Who knows? You would watch shut the fuck. Oh my God, bro. Like in the dark with candles lit, a Ouija board in front of you. Yeah, she drops it. She drops it like, so like, and it was, I think there was at one point she said it was around her neck, which doesn't make sense. But people thought like that last picture that she took of him in the shower, that was that she shot him right after that, and then he died right there because that's where he was found. But that's not the case at all. Like they had a full on knockdown drag out fight, and like the fact that she used like she overkilled according to like everybody, which and looking at it, you first look at it, you go, oh my God, that is overkill. She fucking shot him in the face, but she shot him in the face with a 22 and she, it like went in, it didn't hit his brain, it went in his face like this, and then it went through his sinuses, right, and it came out his mouth and it knocked out a tooth. So all she did when she shot him like that was fucking piss him the fuck off and give him like a sinus headache, a really bad sinus headache. And then she did a lot of stabbing, but most of the stabs were to his back, and they were superficial. They were not kill shots, but she did stab him in the heart. That would have slowed him down. And then, but he was still moving. He was still moving. And at that point, they're both in fight or flight. They're both, neither one of them is not leaving there alive, and that's just the bottom line. And then she fucking finally, because he still wasn't moving, she slit his throat. I thought you had pen pals in jail. Also, did you write that Wade Wilson guy? No, I didn't fucking write that Wade Wilson guy. Are you kidding me? But I'm not very far from Perryville, which is where the prison where Jodi Arias is being housed at. We could drive by that. Why would you think I have pen pals in jail? I'm not that dedicated. And Wade Wilson's a fucking yahoo. Excuse me. So anyway, and then I was going to drive by Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's organization headquarters, because that's kind of close by. And then I found out that that his body was taken to a funeral home that's literally like 3 miles away. So I figured we drive by that. You're pretty sure Wade Wilson's dead? I don't know. I still kind of follow those channels. I haven't seen the whole. I got caught up in the Stephen Stearns case where with Maddie Soto. The mom, so my thing is like, so I still watch true crime or whatever. Like I'm a buff, so I can't help it. And the Maddie Soto case was the most recent, like really big one that I was watching. Hello. So I thought you said you wrote someone or something one time along the... No. We talked about me writing Warlord in jail if he was in there long enough, but he wasn't in there long enough. I thought he died, but didn't know he was 30 minutes rough. He did overdose. He did overdose in jail on fentanyl, and he said that it was poisoned. It's so stupid. But when I'm not watching the true crime stuff, I've been stuck on this guy's channel where he watches all these like weird and unexplainable TikToks, and I wanted to watch that with one of the episodes with you guys just to get your take on it, because like a lot of the stuff that these TikToks show are like stuff in the sky that's unexplainable. Like some of the foods that we're eating, like that are really fucking weird and like not. Like I saw one that was like a watermelon. The watermelon juice was like green. It was really gross and weird. And then just stuff like about aliens, and we're gonna watch it. They're not very long videos, but I want to get your guys' flat earth shit, which I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this just doesn't even make any sense. But with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's like really... That chapter is the best YouTube crime guy. What are you talking about? I like the guy that tells the stories. Like, he fucking just talks. He's really good. So this is the guy I've been watching. He posts often. And let's see.
Back this early? But you already know, today we're going to be reacting to some more strange TikToks. If you're new here and you want to show some support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, stuff like that. And if you're interested in joining the Discord, I'm going to leave a link in the description. But yeah, other than that, things are about to get weird. Let's get right to the video.
Another transformation.
A lot of reptilian shit. This is kind of weird. I don't really believe in this.
That's not fake. This is real. Not edit.
Did you see that tongue?
And they're all over the place.
I don't think him being Asian is what the problem is. Look at his tongue. What the fuck was that? Yeah, but do you guys believe in this? You think that there's really lizard people? That's fucking freaky as fuck. A root beer barrel? Shut up.
Man, it looks like it matches.
What the fuck?
They've really been trying to tell us the whole time.
That's not just because of the way it was printed. Like, come on, you don't think
I always wondered why they had the lions on the bills.
Here, I'm gonna make this big so you can see it. I mean, the reptile shit seems far-fetched, but then at the same time, you see videos like this, it's like, what's the... I don't know, it makes you think, no?
Why is it the way he's holding it just looks weird. Am I tripping, or did it look like his hand just grew a couple of inches? I don't know if it was like the way the camera angle was moving or whatever it was, but to me it looked like his hand just kept growing. And the way he's holding it there, it looks weird. It looks like a mannequin or something. So
And it doesn't look
Let me
natural.
know what you guys
that
think.
Doesn't look human.
Guys, look. There's no one here. No one in this corner. Look at this. Still, nobody here. Look at my left camera.
What? Oh, this is like a simulation.
Yeah, that's weird.
What about being a simulation? You guys think that we're in a simulation? Hold on a minute. Okay, wait.
That dude came out of nowhere.
Wait. I have something to say about that. Hang on. Okay, really quick. So, Kelly Osbourne, you have to admit, there's something there that's not quite right, because Kelly Osbourne, naturally, just like her dad and her mom, has a very square, like blockhead type of jawline and structure to her face, right? That's bone. Like, you don't lose weight in your bones. Her entire face, she doesn't look at all like she ever looked growing up. There is something to be said about that. Like, I don't know necessarily if it's from like what she was taking or whatever. Maybe she's had some work done, but like her jowl area, like her jawbone is, yes, Sharon, I mean, but that's what happens. They all do it at some point. I mean, not all of them, but like Kris Jenner is the only one who had so much work done that it actually made her like reverse. Like, she actually looks really, really younger, but like doesn't have that same like cat, like weird, plasticky looking face that like Sharon, oh my God, she looks awful. Her lips, her fucking awful. I don't know if Kelly had surgery or not.
All right, so does anybody know, is that a tracking device or what is that?
That's probably a tracking device. Are you kidding me? Like, why are they making a big deal about that?
Because it looks like a battery
have
pack.
discovered a way to recreate your fingerprints simply by the sound that it makes rubbing across your touchscreen. So they can recreate without even seeing your fingerprints. It's called Print Listener. If the government wants to, let's say, frame somebody, they just need your fingerprint. Once they can recreate your fingerprint, they can actually get a photo image of your specific patterns of fingerprints.
Wow.
And then what they'll do is they'll take that, put it in a 3D printer, make a physical copy of those prints, and then they can take that 3D copy and put it on a window, put it on a can.
Doesn't
and
that,
how they're going to get this fingerprint?
Okay.
Because you've never given it, you've never.
That's fucking terrifying. That's like beyond terrifying to think that is a thing. You know what I also heard? I heard that they fucking froze a baby. They froze a baby 30 years ago and just recently woke that baby up. And now that baby is living and aging as a baby. I just heard about that. And if that's true, then like, that's some mind-bending shit that I can't even wrap my head around.
Put your hand anywhere through the sound of friction rubbing across your touchscreen.
But how it slides across the screen.
Because for you to be copied, you would have to scrub the same way, at the same velocity, at the same pressure, and have a very close fingerprint at the same time.
I mean, if it can read your fingerprint to open your phone, that makes sense. I can see how that could be a thing.
Different, which makes a different picture.
Like if I want to unlock my phone
now in the times of confusion, is this figure turning left or is it turning right? Well, both are possible.
I've seen it turn
how
both
you
ways.
are using your brain.
I'm only seeing
I
it
have seen
turn
it go in both
clockwise.
ways. The left turning brain is saying to the right turning brain, "Oh, you are conspiracy theorists." And the right turning brain is saying to the left turning brain, "You are all sheeple." So they must be both right. Well, if you compare our brain with our crater, remember our crater was flooded in 1259. That means half of the crater is frozen. That means our APEP brain is in complete disorder.
What?
One of the most amazing theological, musical, and poetic ways, the unique.
Take a look again at the parasitic energy. The two snakes, red snake, blue snake.
That's crazy.
Red pyramid, blue pyramid.
Wow.
And on top, the wings of the parasite. Naga and Nagini. The red snake tongue with the blue background.
What the fuck?
Two pyramids and two snakes. So when you have enlightenment in this system,
I think this is a stretch.
Experience,
maybe not.
You will always encounter winged beings. aliens, gods, angels, elves, outer body
Oh my
experiences,
god, this is so creepy.
chakra activation, moving up to the fifth dimension, whatever that may be. All these events are happening in the counter-rotating pyramid system,
What?
the parasitic bubble. Compare that with the tree apep energy.
And that gives you a sense of superiority in the
No, I'm just stuck
enlightenment
in
and so
this
on.
fucking rabbit hole
But there
lately
is a
because
different
it's
form
crazy to think about. Like I
I
feel
won't
like
go
they're
into it because
reaching,
you
but
all are eager. I am not touching it. That can only happen when the self is not. Then there is a totally different kind of energy to keep the mind fresh, young, alive. And that can only come when there is absolutely no sense of the self.
how old do you think that lady is? Like
Right.
98?
Obvious reason. Because the self, the me, the center is in constant conflict.
I don't know what she's talking
Right.
about.
Wanting, not wanting, creating dualities, opposing desires. This constant struggle that's going on.
It's a Kona pizza. It's so fucking good.
As long as that struggle is going on, there is a wastage of energy. Obviously. When that struggle is not,
Pineapple,
there is
chicken,
totally
teriyaki
different kind
sauce,
of energy taking place.
cheese. Oh shit. Oh shit. The kidneys do it, the heart does it, the hips, wow. Pelvic area. Are they saying we're all fucking snakes? Proof Google Earth has been a hoax the whole time. We're watching why the Earth is fucking flat. This stuff trips me the fuck out. You guys aren't tripped out? Like they're finding like spaces in the Earth. This is gay. There's a guy out there that says that like there's a snake sleeping, a massive serpent sleeping where the San Andreas Fault is, and like when he wakes up, he's gonna fucking destroy California or whatever. I feel like that's all fucking.
Some other areas around it, Iceland.
Yeah, see, this
Ireland
is the
gets
guy. I think he's
snow
talking about
only
this.
once a year, 1 day a year. So I keep digging a little bit deeper. Yeah, let's see what this one's got.
Wait. No, never mind. It's not him.
So this one here said roving the Arctic. So what does that? Doesn't make any sense. Pop in here. See if we can find anything. Again, same kind of mountains. That looks like the same kind of water I've seen before that I thought was water on Mars. Who knows? Zoom in. What's that? Oh, nothing. Just looked like it was funny. So I'll keep kind of going through here and see if
This is not a lie.
Uh,
What is that?
yeah. So I think I found out where Mars is, guys. It's just about 1,000 miles north of me.
You don't think this could be a thing?
Not
What's wrong with
quite
you?
the distance that NASA says. I can't find anybody who's in charge of this. He must be hiding behind these rocks. Oh no, there they are out in front of everybody, standing there.
Place
God, whatever.
upside down and unlearn, rethink.
What?
Whoa!
Oh my
Whole
God.
body. Man.
There's good reason for my glistening skin
What the
and how I
fuck?
shine and how my pores are so clean and clear.
What's up, Venus?
I eat little baby's ice cream.
What?
It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity. I love my job.
Okay.
I love my life. When you eat little baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod.
Is this even a
and
fucking?
hug
What is happening
and
right now?
high-five each other with
Okay.
great enthusiasm.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't. What in the hell? How come I can't get it off the It's just like. Maybe this one's better. You guys don't wonder if we're living in like a simulation? I do.
Now video, so that's not a ban.
It was about baby ice cream. What are you fucking talking about? Get over it. You get over it. I'm gonna turn you into ice cream and eat you.
If the moon matrix is real, I ain't letting it get me, that's for sure.
What? You guys, I have video that I recorded of an orb just sitting in the sky, not doing anything. I have that. It was weird. I don't know what it was, like what the significance of it was, but I have it. And there's shit in the sky. Real shit.
You put on your mashed potatoes. Shut up! It's not a game, guys. Look at
Oh, I hate this guy.
Pay attention to this.
There's something behind her watching her through the window. And whatever it is, it doesn't look human. Take a look at this footage. Tell me what you think.
Nunca he sentido que me parezco a Dua Lipa, pero desde que me corté el cabello siento que me parezco muchísimo menos a
What
Dua
the
Lipa.
fuck is going on?
Seems like the whole world is on fire right now. Kind of sad.
Breaking news, people. Manchester, Cornwall, Scotland and Wales have all got massive wildfires. Now, I've been living in the UK my whole life. We don't suffer wildfires. In fact, if you check out wildfires in the UK, it says that 90% of them have to be man-made, i.e. arson attacks. But what does Scotland, Wales, Cornwall and Manchester all have in common, guys? I would like my clever old followers to just put it in the comments for anyone that doesn't know. Because this is a planned attack. It's literally burning all over the UK right
Oh
now.
my God, G.
We don't get wildfires in the UK. It's even saying on the news that the one in Scotland is
Listen,
definitely
UK
arson.
trees are
Everyone
not
in the UK
flammable.
knows that we are not hot enough to get wildfires. So what is going on?
You're not
beautiful
hot
people?
enough.
This was just for entertainment, and I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
I have never seen it this bad, and apparently it's going to get a lot worse. The whole world is on fire. What's going on? Because right now, as we speak, while you're watching this, every single country in the world is on fire. South Carolina, the Carolinas have their 5th fire in 1 month. Chile
You don't
is
think
having
that's
one of the
more than a
worst fires
coincidence?
it's ever had. You know that everyone is structuring their fire crews as if they see a whole bunch of big fires coming this year. Apparently, they're expanding the size of their teams countrywide. This is Japan on fire as well. This temple stood for 1,000 years until 2025. Papa.
Not in the UK,
This
apparently.
is more Chile, just straight up homes and neighborhoods burning down for no reason. And when I say no reason, I mean the ground has been getting water, the plants have been getting water. It's not hot outside. It's not even spring yet. This is another location on fire in Japan. So we got Japan,
Where's that?
Chile, the US, Argentina, and hundreds of others, literal hundreds. But again, my biggest worry is the widening of all these fire teams in every single
That's
city.
DEWS.
They see this coming. How could you not?
I looked up the map that shows like all the fires going on right now, and it's literally everywhere. It's actually insane. So if you're in any of those areas, make sure you guys stay safe out there. And for this time of year, it makes it especially crazy. Just imagine how bad it's gonna get this summer.
Oh. Probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
not
is
weird
creepy
at
as
all.
fuck. Look at this shit. This is sicko shit right here. An ice cream man that late at night? What are you doing?
So this is off brand from my usual content, but how could I not share what happened today?
The fuck?
This is
Oh yeah, that's an NPC right there.
What does that even mean?
Like he even looked at it and just kept going.
What the fuck?
There was just nothing going on up there.
It's just got. I'd be pissed. You gotta clean all that
Every
up with
time
cat
we
litter.
advance in technology, something bad happens right after that.
Watch
Every
this.
new advancement in technology always precedes a pandemic. In 1986, we had the rollout of the alternating currents. And in 1989, we had the Russian flu. In 1917, we had the rollout of radio wave technology. And in 1917, we had the Spanish flu. In 1956, we had the rollout of remote TV controllers and atomic plants. And in 1957, we had the Asian flu. In 1981, we had the rollout of 1G internet technology. And in 1980, we had HIV. In 1992 was the rollout of 2G. And in 1992 was the influenza virus. 2001 to 2009 was the rollout of 3G internet technology. 2001 was the bird flu. 2009 to 2012 was the rollout of 4G internet technology. 2010 was the swine flu. And 2019 was the rollout of 5G internet technology.
And what happened after they rolled out 5G technology in 2019? What crazy virus broke out in 2020? Yeah, that one. As always, thank you for
COVID,
watching.
and
Let
I
me know what you
just
think in
got
the
it like
comments.
2 weeks
Stay
ago.
weird.
Take a look at this. Thousands of people in Serbia completely disbanded from this sonic boom or sound technology. I don't even know what this is, but I'm going to show you the raw footage in a second where you can hear how quiet the people were. And then you can hear this sound coming in and completely separating everyone. But you're looking at one of the biggest protests in the history of Serbia, where hundreds and thousands of people are coming together against the government, against corruption, remembering what happened when 15 people died when the canopy of the train station collapsed. They come together almost daily for 15 minutes in complete silence in remembrance of this. Officials of Serbia completely denied using a military-grade sonic weapon, but watch these clips very closely.
I don't see why they would use it. They're just standing there in silence.
the
Has
fuck?
anybody seen Justin Bieber's Instagram? He posted shipping containers with a photo of a baby on a blanket underneath.
Have you guys heard about that?
I got anger issues too, but I want to grow and not react so much. Yo.
Like, there's like,
In the
that's
same
like a
post,
legit
A
thing.
picture of him as a child. And who remembers a few months back when there was demands to open the shipping containers? Look at the location, Diddy's house, and look what's right here. Look.
Like they've literally
Evergreen.
found people in shipping containers in traffic. Oh, oh, oh! God damn!
She was trying to be all cool and lean up against it.
Wow. Ow. This shit
live current
trips me out. It just freaks me out.
Why would you touch it?
I think it's hilarious that you guys are not bothered by this at all.
It's not too smart.
Well, this guy's an idiot.
Wow.
This is where the sun rotates more towards what
like
we
this.
observe with our own two eyes.
Put a shirt
Perfectly
on.
Angled rays all the time.
And then can change the
This stuff I don't get it, so I don't watch it.
Reality that feels more real than this reality. And if you want to know the picture that this comment is referring to, I'll throw it up right here. And I especially don't like this one theory that I read on the topic because I've lost a
See, he got scared real fast.
I don't even see anything.
Look, there I am right there. Look, you see that?
Oh, something
that?
grabbed his hair.
Oh, something pulled his hair.
This video isn't scaled properly, but if you scale it properly with the sun having a diameter of just 1 centimeter on your computer screen, Pluto would then be outside your home 42 meters away from the sun. That's ridiculous. But what's even more crazy is the fact that they believe that all of the planets and moons of the solar system are all on this same plane of the sun as they chase after the sun. So, in a year time, the sun would have traveled in this left direction 4.5 billion miles in 1 year. However, planet Earth
what do you
would
guys
have,
think of flat
like
Earth?
Haley's comet, could get yanked back every 75 years and catch right curves because the sun and moon, which are both our air supply or anything else. That's that if you were to stand on the west side of Utah Lake with binoculars, that the opposite eastern shore, 13 miles away, should be 70 feet below the horizon. That's stupid. They curvature calculator.
I don't understand
When
this
pulling
at
the
all.
oceans, they believe that the moon causes high tides on the opposite side of the earth.
The Earth has an atmosphere, and that's what keeps us safe from space. But I mean, it ain't that.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like it bends my brain. I feel like I don't have the capacity in my brain to try to make sense of it, or I'm not smart enough. Like legit. And I'm not embarrassed to admit that. I'm not smart enough. Oh my God, it's 3:30 in the morning already. I have to go to bed. I was going to go out for a drive, but I have to go to bed. I have to work tomorrow. I wonder if this streamed to Rumble or not. And gee, the next time I fucking text you at 5:30 in the morning and I say, hey, let's go and take a drive, let's do it. You can bitch about it the whole time we're doing the drive, but just do it. Stop being a pussy. Pussy! Right? I'm saying.
Was fun, but the time has come to say goodbye. Until next time, to the silent viewers, thanks for lurking, and shout out to the chat. Keep on spurging, don't care what you do or where you go. Toodaloo, you too, get the fug out of Kay's hole. Toodaloo, toodaloo. Farewell, good night, see ya next time, so long. Bye-bye, sayonara.